We'll get right into it with the MsDisin. MsDisin is misinformation, disinformation, and it's going to be a crucial part of understanding what we are going to be doing on the range. So, changing information. So, misinformation is when people are just actually don't know, or they have a concept in their head and they spread that, and they're not accurate about it, and it's not necessarily nefarious. Um, it's just not the truth. Disinformation, on the other hand, is the opposite. It's very purposeful. So if you want to think about this like you missed the target, you missed being correct, whereas you dissed, like you disrespected, like, come on, that was on purpose. So disinformation is absolutely on purpose, and so we're going to be incorporating that. So misinformation is taking information away. Disinformation is actually going to be putting in information that you want for the opponents to see. All right, so I'm going to get through this while I yap. I'm going to go through a couple of things here with the specific skills, but you're not here for the explanation, you're here for the actual skill. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the cat observation. So we have this nice dog, this nice cat, this nice family that we'll find out where where they're moving, but they look like they already live there. I guess that could be in the Southwest. So first thing we're going to do is download the cat observations. And then we are going to cat the observations. So let's see if this works already. Dope. Alright, so this is working. So get into here, get into your folders. Okay, so I have a lot of things in my downloads. So I'm going to control X my downloads there, and I'm just going to bring it out to a new folder. So alright, so I've got this cat observations here. I'm going to control paste it in there, and first thing you want to do is unzip the folder or unzip the file, and I'm going to rename it because it's going to be a pain with this little parentheses here when I run commands. I don't like that, and so I'm going to open my terminal, and I'm just going to unzip cat observations. Okay, cool. So I've got these cat observations, and I've got a couple of things. So I've got cat 1 through cat 20 in here, and so the first thing we're going to do is actually just read them. So if you look at the very first thing on the screen, which I'm not quite sure if you can see, I'm kind of pulling over here. Derp. This very first screen here, we're just literally putting the cat command, which honestly, if you're going to do something pretty fast, I mean, cat is like concatenate. That's how we made the files. That's how we made the files readable before. And so we're in cat observations, but just as a reminder, I'm going to X out of this. Right click here, open terminal here, or you can just Control Alt T, and then LS, and then CD to desktop, and I know that I called this the cat observations, and so I can get there like that too. And now I'm just gonna read these one at a time. So I'm gonna cat the cat, cat underscore 1, and fun. And here we go. We pause it, and I come back and I explain it later. All right, genius so far. All right, so maybe I won't pause it. Maybe I won't get back to you. All right. So next little bit is going to be the couple of quick things we're going to look for. It doesn't really matter at all the order of the events that you're looking at. If you just want to read the text files in kind of no sort of order, you can do this find period, which is the file extension. Type F, and then execute a cat, and then you're going to put this regular expression in and a plus sign. And basically what that's going to do is going to take all of the file extensions and execute a cat for literally everything, and then plus one. So usually you have an I and then plus, so it's like do that and then the next one. It's very recursive. Then hit enter, and you're gonna see I have all of this. So if you're just looking for a particular string, or you're looking for names, you can scan through this, and you can see that even this one, like, and who knows, perhaps one day. So this does not do them in any sort of order. Now, ordering's kind of funny because, as you see over here, I believe that it was done in reverse order, because it just kind of shows up in whatever. Nope, guess not. Find is weird like that. So what you're going to do if you want to display them in some sort of order, like if the files are in order from, say, 1 to 20. Now, to be fair, the 1, then 11, 12 to 20, and then 2 up through 9 might be how they order, because a lot of operating systems do not recognize this 13 as a 13. They just see a 1 and then a 3, which is weird because in the file structure it'll obviously show you what is more human, but if you consider the first digit of everything, it would start with 1, then go 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 all the way up through 1 9. Then it would go to 2, then it would go to 20, and then it would go to 3, then 4, then 5. So we'll see how it turns out here. I really don't know. And honestly, this is just what we're at. All right, so find, go type F, and now the name. So we're going to flag the name, and we're going to say any name. Now, if they were all actually text files, which they're not, we could say text, and then we're going to pipe that over to sort, and you can see that I tried this before with another file. That's, by the way, shift and then above enter is the pipe. So we're pushing. I'm pointing. We're pushing this argument into the sort argument and into the xargs argument, which is the extra arguments, args cat, and we'll see how that turns out. And curious now. All right, so as the sun creeps in, okay, so we do have that at the first level. Oh no, now it does look like I'm up to 11. So in all reality, getting them to show up in order is difficult for this type of command, and if it matters, it might be the easiest just to go through your cat system. But if you look down at the try it now at the bottom, you can go ahead and see the dog observations, and so figure out what's happening here kind of across the board. So that is round 1 of our cats versus dogs, and then next is going to be a little bit longer, and I probably won't even get to it before I sign on, but we'll get through it together. So good luck.